The Los Angeles Lakers introduced their new head coach, Darvin Ham. I watched the whole press conference from start to finish, and all I gotta say is well done. Well done. The word that comes to mind for me, watching Darvin Ham, hearing him speak, captivating. Leader. Knowledge. Fearless. He told a story about him getting shot back in '86 and, kind of not really fearing what happens in life because it's about either being fearful or fearless. And this is basketball. It's about having fun. It's about rising to the challenge. It's about overcoming the odds and the obstacles. So what I heard from Darvin Ham, it's top notch. As a Laker fan, I'm on cloud nine. As a Laker fan, I'm excited. As a Laker fan, I actually have some optimism for next season. But that optimism came crashing down real fast. And the reason why it came crashing down for me is because while Darvin Ham is speaking and, he has everybody laughing and people are on the edge of their seats about what he's going to say next, they pan the camera to the back and you see Russell Westbrook standing there. And for me, Darvin Ham, as good of a leader as he is, as hard-nosed and, how he can be able to hold a room. He has all of these skills and all of these attributes that make up this strong, powerful leader, this new head coach, right? All of these things. But they pan to the back and they show a guy that has no desire to change. They show a guy that had no desire to change last season, that had no desire to fit in. And that optimism left me right then and there. But it got worse because you then had Darvin Ham talk about how Russ is one of the best players in the NBA, one of the best players in NBA history. And yes, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. But does anybody want Russell Westbrook on their roster today? The answer is very little. Very few teams want him. Maybe Michael Jordan and the Hornets want him. Maybe the Pacers want him. Maybe NBA Siberia will take him. I don't know. But there's not many places that will. But for what I heard out of Laker camp, for what I heard out of this press conference, for what I heard out of Darvin Ham's mouth, for what I heard out of Rob Pelinka's mouth, for what I heard from reporters and such, is that Russell Westbrook possibly may be coming back to the Lakers. So they have to find a way to make it work. And it pains me because it's like you're watching two different dynamics. You're watching a Lakers organization that they sound intelligent. They're smart guys. They did their homework. They did their research. They found the guy. They hired the right guy. And when you hear him speak, you know that they hired the right guy. But then you pan the camera to the back, and you still see that guy standing there. And you say to yourself, do they really have it together? Because are they really going to let a couple of draft picks stop them from really improving this roster? Because with Russell Westbrook on the roster, how are you supposed to get better? What free agents are you bringing in here? Because you're going to have to go get vet min guys again. We saw what happened last season in regards to vet min guys that you can't really invest in, can't really trade them. They're not worth much in regards to contract-wise. So where's the value coming from? If Darvin Ham is going to play his offense, the 4 out and 1 in, How are you going to do that with Russell Westbrook, one of the worst spacers in NBA history? You have Anthony Davis that shot 18% from three-point range last season. You know he doesn't want to bang downstairs, so you got to get a traditional center, which is going to be the one in, right? So the 4 out, you're going to have Davis and Westbrook a part of that? Where's the shooting? So I already know that they may talk a good game about Russ being here. For me, it sounds like cap. It really does. But I'm going to wait and see, because if he is retained on this roster, the Lakers have no shot of winning a championship next season. Golden State, Memphis, or whatever team is going to pop up and win another championship. That will be the situation, but it won't be LA. It won't be any team in LA. I'm not even going to mention those basement dwellers, all right? Those other guys. But the Lakers definitely ain't winning either, so they'll be partying together in the basement with the space heaters and the dehumidifiers. The Lakers will just go ahead and bring the drinks. That's what they'll do. If they have Russell Westbrook on this roster, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because you have an aging superstar that is unwilling to change. He can't shoot. He can't play defense. He's never been a willing defender. How are you going to get him to change at 33 or 34 years old? You can't. That's the problem.